Hi everybody, welcome to Trips and Wellness, though you are still in Teresa's world. On this January weekend, I thought I'd have a go at making marmalade. It will come in handy because I can take it with me when I go away in the camper. First thing I'm going to do is put my hair back. Because I'm cooking! So, I am making Seville orange marmalade. Oh, that's a lemon. Got my lemons in with it. You do need 2 lemons, by the way. Put them down. Yes, Seville oranges, here they are. They are really, really sharp. You wouldn't buy them to eat. But they are perfect for marmalade. So, what do you need? Come on, Teresa, get on with it. I am following this book, Good Housekeeping, cookery book, and there's a recipe in here, Seville orange marmalade, and it says you need 3 pounds of Seville oranges, that's 1.4 kilograms, the juice of 2 lemons, and 6 pounds of sugar, that's 2.7 kilograms of sugar. I can hear a lot of people saying, how can this be good for your wellness with all that sugar? In Teresa's world, a little something of what you like is good for you, okay? You can't just cut out everything which is nice. So, yes, lots of sugar, but I don't care. So, what else do you need? You need a juicer, like one of these. I think you get really posh ones now, electric ones, but I've only got one of these. So you need one of these. Have I said one of these about 10 times there? I think I have. You also need a preserve pan. Look at it, I love my preserve pan. It was given to me by a lady called Andy. Oh, she was a lovely, lovely lady, and I used to work for her, but she was a good friend too. And she gave me this. And when I used to make chutney and stuff like that, I always used to give her a jar. So unfortunately she died a couple of years ago. She's in her 80s, but she was a lovely, lovely lady, and I miss her loads. Also, you need, oh let me get it, a piece of muslin. It's like a little muslin bag. And that's what you put all the pith and stuff in, because all the pith from the orange contains what you call pectin, and pectin helps the marmalade to set. Oh, I'm sounding technical now, aren't I? Anyway, so I put that in a bowl like that, and that's where all, like I said, all the insides of the orange go. So what I have to do now is make sure the little hard knobbly bit, you take that out of your orange. Oh, put it on the side. And then cut your orange in half, like that. Juice it with your juicer, and this, I have to say, an electric juicer would be handy. So yeah, I do that, and then you scrape out all the pith from the centre of the orange there, like that. Oh, and you put it in your muslin bag. Okay, because that, like I said, has all the pectins to make your marmalade go jelly-like. So I'm going to get on with this. I have to say, it's quite a sticky job, but it's worth it because there is nothing like homemade marmalade. And here's the lemon juice going in with the orange juice. Here's the muslin bag that I've tied off with a bit of string, and it's full of the pith from the Seville oranges. And that goes into your preserve pan. You can actually tie the string to the handle of the preserve pan if you want to. Some people do that. And now I have to chop up all these oranges, all the orange rinds, into either thin or thick bits, whatever you prefer. Or to be honest, they start off thin, but by the time I've finished, they get thicker and thicker and thicker because I'm not very patient at cutting these all up into little bits. So having chopped all your peel and chucked it into the preserving pan, you can see mine varies in size somewhat. You now have to add 6 pints of water and simmer for 2 hours. Oh, did I make a blue sign then? 2 hours. All my jars have been washed in the dishwasher. As far as I'm aware, as I've washed my jars in the dishwasher, they should be scrupulously clean. But just to make sure that they are completely sterilised, I'm going to put my jars in the oven for 10 or 15 minutes on 120 degrees centigrade because I've got a fan oven. If you haven't got a fan oven, then I think it's 140, but that's just to make sure that basically they are scrupulously clean before you put your marmalade in the jar. Whilst my marmalade is cooking for 2 hours, I'm going to put a plate in the fridge so it gets nice and cold, and that's going to help me find the perfect setting point for my marmalade. I'll show you that later. I'm a bit concerned because it's actually dark outside now, so I'm just in my kitchen lights, and I'm hoping I can adjust the lighting when I edit the video, because at the moment I'm looking as orange as what the oranges are. Remove your muslin bag, and they say squeeze it out, but obviously it's hot. So I have a little idea. I've got a jar like that, and I push it against it inside of this colander and try and squeeze all the juices out. I don't think I can get much out of that now. Now I'm going to add the 6 pounds of sugar. It said warmed sugar, but I don't quite know how to warm it through. I don't know what they mean by that. This is granulated sugar. It's not special preserved sugar. It's normal granulated. Bring to the boil and boil rapidly for about 15 minutes until setting point is reached. So that's what I've got to do after I've put all this sugar in and it's dissolved. Then I have to boil rapidly for 15 minutes. Before we start boiling it, all that sugar has to dissolve. I think I'm getting there, that's just bubbles. Okay, I'm going to see if my marmalade has reached setting point yet. It's boiled for 15 minutes. It's looking like it should have reached setting point. Ready? Look, see? You can see it's the consistency of marmalade. And that one is. Well, they all are. I think I've reached setting point. Now I can whack it into the jars. Oh, do you know, everything gets sticky around me. That's what I can't bear. I can't bear being sticky. I've got these little wax covers to go into the tops of them, and then I'll just put the lids on. And then I'll put some little pretty labels on. So this is day 2, everybody. This is the exciting bit. This is when you get to label your jars. I went into Devices this morning actually because I didn't have an orange related label, and I bought these in Roses, the hardware store in Devices. Really worth going to. Lovely, lovely shop. They sell everything, and yes, they had a box of labels here, which every third label It's an orange one. Look how rewarding it is when you have all these lined up and you think, oh my God, I made all those. And that's where marmalade making is really good for wellness, because it gives you a great sense of achievement and you can eat it.
Now people like that would say, well, that's not good for your wellness. It is.